Hey everyone, and welcome back to another eShop Deals video where we're going to take a look at some of the best games currently on sale on the Nintendo Switch eShop. Now I can officially say that the holiday deals are finally coming in full swing, with new games being added almost daily. But what that also means is after a couple of weeks of rest where there was just about one video a week, things are going to be kicking up and be ready for multiple videos over the next couple of weeks. And to get things started today, we're going to be looking at 12 games that are hitting brand new lows on the eShop. They've never been this low before. And value-wise, I think that these are amazing games to pick up, especially a couple of them you can drop quite a few hours over the holidays if you're looking for something awesome to play. Now, just in case you missed part 1 of the holiday deals, I will also be linking that down below in the description of the video and the top pinned comment. But with all that stuff out of the way, let's not waste any more time and jump straight into these awesome deals. Just remember, one of the best ways to help support the channel, hit that like button. Now, our first great deal for today is going to be an Okami HD that is now 75% off, $4.99, and running till January 1st. Now, this is a critically acclaimed action-adventure game that blends Japanese mythology and folklore with a unique ink wash art style. In the game, you take on the role of Amaterasu, the Shinto sun goddess in the form of a white wolf, as she restores life and beauty to a cursed world. The game combines exploration, puzzle solving, and combat with the innovative celestial brush mechanic, allowing you to interact with the environment by drawing directly on the screen. This game truly is a masterpiece of artistic design and gameplay innovation, and thanks to its rich narrative, unique mechanics, and timeless visuals, it makes it a must-play for fans of action-adventure games. Now next, we have a brand new low price on Monster Hunter Rise plus Sunbreak that is now also 75% off, $14.99, and running till January 1st. Now this game is an epic action RPG where you have to hunt massive monsters across beautifully designed environments. This has been a long-running series in Japan, and this game is known for introducing the wire bug mechanic for enhanced mobility and verticality, along with the Sunbreak expansion, which adds a new region, master rank quests, and even more challenging monsters. And this game overall really offers a rich and rewarding experience that excels in combat, exploration, and cooperative play. It is important, however, to note that there is a steep learning curve in the beginning and a grind-heavy progression system. However, if you're already a fan of the Monster Hunter series or deep action RPG experiences, this game is a must-play yet again. Now next, we have a new reoccurring section that will be appearing in eShop Deals, where we take a look at a few physical deals that are really great pickups. This will be great for someone wanting to build an awesome physical collection, and we'll be doing this in a rapid-fire format. By the way, there are affiliate links down below in the description of the video if you do want to help out the channel if you do end up picking up any of these games. Now today's deals will be from Amazon, and our first one will be Cocoon. That is right now $19.99, which is an amazing pickup for this awesome indie puzzle game. It offers a truly one-of-a-kind experience, which you really can't get from any other game out there. Next, we have the Halloween and Ash vs. the Evil Dead double feature, which is an awesome retro-styled action platformer featuring these iconic franchises. I played this one on stream, and it's going to be a great pickup for anyone who has a love for these 80s properties. And at $29.99, I do think this is a great pickup for a physical version. Last and definitely not least, we have Unicorn Overlord that is also $29.99 and is probably one of the best strategy games of the year. Not to mention that it's backed up with an absolutely beautiful art style, and I would be happy to have this one in my physical collection. And on the way out, I think any of these games would be an excellent stocking stuffer for the holidays. Next, we have Oceanhorn 2 Knights of the Lost Realm that is now 60% off, $11.99, and will be running till January 2nd. Now here we have an action-adventure game heavily inspired by the Legend of Zelda series. The game is set in a colorful fantasy world and follows a young knight on a quest to defeat a powerful dark entity and save the realm. You'll get to explore dungeons, solve puzzles, fight enemies, and discover the secrets of the vast interconnected world. The game does a great job of combining traditional adventure mechanics with modern visuals and gameplay elements, making it feel like a contemporary tribute to the classic action-adventure games. So if you're looking for a more budget take on the Legend of Zelda experience, this one can be a really good pickup for you.
Troopers.
Now next, we have Astroneer that is hitting 67% off, $9.89, and will be running till December 31st. Now this game is a sandbox exploration and survival game set in a colorful, procedurally generated solar system. In the game, you'll have to explore planets, gather resources, and build bases while navigating environmental challenges. The game emphasizes creativity, exploration, and teamwork, with co-op multiplayer allowing friends to work together in building and exploring. I do want to mention, however, that some of the gameplay elements can be repetitive and the story is pretty light, but it's still an excellent choice for anyone looking for a relaxing collaborative experience. Now next, we have New Star GP that is 83% off, $4.99, and will be running till January 2nd. Now this game is an arcade racing game that combines the thrill of the motorsport with the strategic management elements. And in it, you'll have the ability to race in a variety of cars and tracks, while also managing your team, upgrading your vehicles, and making tactical decisions during races. Now I really enjoyed the arcade style racing that is fast paced and exciting with very intuitive controls. I also really liked the retro inspired graphics that added a lot of charm and an overall nostalgic feel. As for most racing games, the only thing to point out here is that the gameplay loop might become somewhat repetitive over time. Nonetheless, it's an amazing racing game available on the Nintendo Switch. We also have Moving Out 2 hitting a brand new low that is now 60% off, $11.99, and will be running till December 29th. Now this is a chaotic co-op party game where you take on the role of movers from the Smooth Moves company. Now you'll be tasked with packing up homes and businesses, forcing you to work together to lift, throw, and strategically, or sometimes even hilariously, transport furniture and objects into moving trucks. Not to mention that the deluxe edition includes additional content such as new characters, levels, and customization options that really enhance the overall experience. Moving Out 2 is really a chaotic and entertaining co-op game that excels in delivering laughs and creative challenges. So if you're looking for something new to play with family and friends, this is going to be a great option. And our next great deal for today is going to be Shadows of Adam that is now 60% off, $5.99, and will be running till January 2nd. Now this game is a retro-inspired JRPG that combines classic turn-based combat with modern design elements. In the game, you'll be exploring a vibrant fantasy world, uncovering secrets and battling enemies as they unravel the mystery behind the titular town and its missing hero. The game emphasizes fast-paced battles and streamlined mechanics. This game is truly a nostalgic love letter to classic JRPGs, offering a heartfelt story. And this will truly be a great choice for any fans of retro RPGs or newcomers to the genre that want to try it out. Now next, we have Operation Wolf Returns first mission that is 80% off, $5.99, and will be running till January 3rd. Now this game is a modern reimagining of the classic light gun arcade shooter where you take on waves of enemies in a fast-paced first-person shooting experience filled with explosions, action-packed missions, and nostalgic callbacks to the original. Now I do want to mention you don't use motion controls in this game, you rather aim using the thumbsticks. And I really would approach this game as a casual, fun and nostalgic arcade shooter for someone who just wants some lighthearted fun. It's also not necessarily a game I would recommend at full price, however, when it hits these massive discounts, it can be a fun pickup for the right player. Lastly, I also did a full playthrough of this game on stream, you can always check that out.
The real shooter legend is back. If you want action, you're gonna get...
Next, we have Dodo hitting the mark of 60% off, $1.99, and running till December 31st. Now this game is a retro-inspired arcade platformer where you control a character navigating through levels to collect donuts while avoiding various obstacles and enemies. The game emphasizes precision platforming and quick reflexes. Now this game really feels like a long-lost 80s arcade game that just resurfaced in modern times, with awesome retro pixel art and a chiptune soundtrack that captures the charm of those classic platformers. Not to mention straightforward gameplay mechanics that make it easy to pick up and play, yet hard to master. The only thing to warn about this one is that the main gameplay loop can become repetitive, and if you're not into high score chasing or challenging yourself, you might be done with this one pretty quickly. By the way, our next game is going to be Pigship and the Giant Wolf, that is now 75% off, $1.99, and running till December 31st. Now this game is a side-scrolling shoot-'em-up with retro-style visuals and fast-paced gameplay. In the game, you'll pilot a pig-shaped spaceship as you battle waves of enemies, dodge projectiles, and face off against challenging bosses in a whimsical arcade-style adventure. Now I do want to warn that this is a very challenging game. But if you're up for that challenge, you'll truly get a quirky and enjoyable shoot-'em-up with some nice retro visuals. And overall, just ends up being a great choice for challenge-seeking fans of arcade-style shooters. Now next, we have Abathor, hitting 30% off, $10.49, and running till January 2nd. Now this game is a retro-inspired 2D action platformer. And in the game, you'll have to choose to play as one of 4 individual characters, each with their own movesets and abilities, as they take on a multi-leveled adventure, hoping to free their kingdom from an ancient evil. Now this game focuses on strategic hack-and-slash mechanics, with a solid focus on co-op gameplay. You can play this game alone, however the experience will be much better in multiplayer. Overall, if you're a fan of retro-style gameplay with modern enhancements, this game's going to be a great choice for this week. Now lastly, we have Goliath Depot, that is now 70% off, $2.09, and will be running till December 31st. Now this game is a retro-inspired arcade platformer, however done with more modern visuals. Now in the game, you'll be playing as George, a lowly worker working at the Mega Goliath Corporation, who during one of his late night shifts discovers that the products in the warehouse have taken on a mind of their own and gone crazy. It's now up to him to close all the doors before the products get out and wreak havoc all across the city. Just as in any arcade game, the only downside to this one is that the core gameplay loop does become repetitive after a little while. However, if you're into score chasing and you want to challenge higher difficulties, this game has a ton to offer. So now at the end of today's eShop Deals video, and I want to hear from all of you. Let me know what games you're picking up in the comments down below. Also, just as usual, I want to give a huge shout out to my channel supporters. Their monthly support is so important here at the channel. And don't forget, on the way out, to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you aren't already, and click on that notification bell so you know when all my content comes out. And as usual, I'll see you in my next video.